We'll start the challenge at 12:40. And the tenant was the...
He's entering the 50th anniversary, though.
Yeah, well, 50 is way too high of a number.
Oh, no.
Unfortunately.
That's true.
Tenant was the... Help me out, chat, because I'm really bad at numbers.
11th Doctor.
11th Doctor? Let's make this an $11 challenge.
Oh, yes!
11 sounds good.
$11 challenge for an hour from 12:45.
Oh, 10. He was the 10th.
10th Doctor. 10th.
Wait.
Yeah, I know.
We will make it a $10 challenge.
Depends if you include the War Doctor in the total.
How long will we be correct?
He's the 11th now. Well, we'll see. We'll see what happens.
It's there's some time you want.
We're gonna go 10.
10.
Pros, stop it with that.
So $10 challenge starting at 12:45, running for 1 hour. Dr. Art.
12:40.
Okay, 12:40.
It's 12:40 now.
Yeah.
12:40 to 1:40.
Oh, I see.
1 hour.
Okay, now, for those who have missed it thus far, this is the Speech Jammer device. It's an app you can get. It plays your own voice back to you with a slight delay, and depending on who you are, it might mess up your speech patterns. Hearing yourself with a slight delay messes up some people more than others. In my case, it messes me up quite a bit. And someone has challenged me to read Hamlet's soliloquy with the Speech Jammer. So
here we go.
Let's see how this goes.
Hold on. This is gonna be a thing.
To be or not to be? That is the question. Whether it is nobler in the mind to suffer the slings and arrows, wow, of outrageous fortune, or to take arms against the sea of troubles, and by opposing end them, to die, to sleep, no more. And by his sleep, so say we end the heartache and the 1,000 natural shocks that flesh is heir to. 'Tis a consummation.
I'm so happy with it.
Devoutly to be wished. To die. To sleep. To sleep, perchance to dream. Aye, there's the rub. For in that sleep of death, what dreams may come. Thank you. When we have shuffled off this mortal coil, must give us pause. There's the respect that makes calamity of so long life. For who would bear the whips and scorns of time? The oppressor's wrong, the proud man's contumely, the pangs of despised love, the law's delay, the insolence of office, and the spurns that patient merit of the unworthy takes, when he himself might his quietus make with a bare bodkin. Who would fardels bear to grunt and sweat under a weary life? But the dread of something after death, the undiscovered country, Star Trek 6, from whose bourne no traveler returns, puzzles the will and makes us rather bear those ills we have than fly to others that we know not of. Thus, conscience does make cowards of us all, and thus the native hue of resolution is sickly, or the pale cast of thought, and enterprise, great pitch and moment. With this regard, their currents turn awry. I think I've got it now. And lose the name of action. Soft you now, to fair Ophelia, nymph in thy horizons.
Oh, so close.
Be all my sins remembered.
Now it's my turn to learn.
Cam's turn.
I've made a breakthrough here today. I know what part of my speech to focus on. I think if I'm reading something in future, I'll be able to do this a lot better than I can do it now.
Yeah, you have to just not listen.
Maybe
Can I try with
someday
your
I
phone a brief
can.
passage? Because I tried to do it last night and I was essentially unaffected by it, and I'm not sure if it was I was just doing it wrong.
Okay.
So
I'm so happy.
Ah! What was the consummation? Was that the
consummation.
Consummation.
Alright.
That was, yeah.
All right, give it a shot.
Okay. To be or not to be? That is the question. Whether 'tis nobler in the mind to suffer the slings and arrows of outrageous fortune,
One sec. I'm adjusting your delay.
or to take arms against a sea of troubles and by opposing end them. To die, to sleep.
Yep.
Alright.
No more.
If you
Okay,
can-
so I am just now essentially unaffected by it.
After we've done this, I have an interesting challenge. I thought this up earlier. To truly test my physical mettle.
Okay.
And I realized this is the perfect thing. I am going, but I will need to caramel dance one last time.
Okay. One last time.
Well, no, one last time for today.
One sec. So the challenge. You okay?
I stepped on his foot accidentally.
So the challenge was for me to do the Hamlet speech, but Cam wanted to try a speech that he knows. Do you want me to pull it up, or
Yeah, I might just.
what do you want? I do it at max all the. I do it at max for everybody, but sometimes different people lower actually, like a greater delay actually affects them more, but some people just doesn't affect.
Could we get Act 1, Scene 1 from Henry V?
Sure.
Okay, this ruined me the last time I tried it, and so I wanted to try it one more time, but with something I know reasonably well.
Yeah, I think what it is that generally I'm so distracted by the sound.
I gotta try this with King Lear.
Yeah,
is there a specific part you're looking for?
It's a matter of
the
very,
opening
very
part.
specifically
Just there?
blocking
No,
out what you're hearing and
the
ignoring
chorus.
it.
Doesn't really affect me.
Oh, it might be prologue.
All right. So, if I really like and focus on on what I'm actually saying,
Yeah.
is what I was able to actually do at the end there. But actually doing that is a real pain in the
I
dink.
feel like we had a King's Speech moment.
Thing is, I can actually speak well normally. I can
Hey
speak
chat,
well
if you could do me
normally.
a favor, and if you could gift that scene of Mia doing the weird juggling.
You just hit me in the head.
Well, that's why I don't juggle. So she can send that to her parents.
Did I?
Yes, yes.
Because they put
My
a very
partner
generous
is asleep
donation.
next to me. I had to bite my lip so hard to stop from laughing. I'm actually bleeding now.
Ha ha!
Yeah, see, that's the problem, JC Durpton, is if someone just yells, which seems to be the technique, and they can hear their own voice above it, then that's not a big deal.
Yeah.
But that it's as loud as the phone can go. So
It's pretty loud. We can hear it outside the headphones.
yeah, really, I should bring in my noise canceling headphones from home. right,
All right.
go for it.
Oh, for muse of fire that would ascend the brightest heaven of invention, a kingdom for her stage, princes to act, and monarchs to behold the swelling scene. Then should the warlike Harry, like himself, assume the port of Mars, and at his heels, leashed in like hounds, should famine, sword, and fire crouch for employment. But pardon, gentles, all, the flat, unraised spirits that hath dared on this unworthy scaffold to bring forth so great an object. Can this cockpit hold the vasty fields of France, or may we cram within this wooden O the very casks that did affright the air at Agincourt?
Someone in the chat says it sounds like he really needs to poop.
Oh, pardon, since a crooked figure may attest in little place a million, and let us, ciphers to this great account, on your imaginary force work. Suppose within the girdle of these walls are now confined two mighty monarchies, whose high upreared and abutting fronts the perilous narrow ocean parts asunder. Piece out our imperfection with your thoughts, and into 1,000 parts divide one man, and make imaginary puissance. Think when we talk of horses. Think when we talk of horses. Oh, that's good. Think when we talk of horses, printing their proud hooves in the receiving earth. For it is now your thoughts that must deck our kings, carry them from here to there, jumping o'er times, turning the accomplishments of many years into an hourglass. For the which supply, admit me chorus to this history, who, prologue like your humble patience, pray, gently to hear, kindly to judge our play.
What are we thinking of? Horses. Horses.
It wasn't even horses. It was just like horses.
Because I heard it and I assumed the word was over.
Exactly. Exactly. Because you say horse and then you hear and you're like, I've said horses.
I couldn't force myself to say it.
I know, it's amazing.
I heard the word and I couldn't push through to the end because my brain was like, no, you finished talking.
But then it's turning around to the
That's why when Molly was doing it, the only word that messed her up was elevator because there's le. It's the same sound, and so every time she said elevator.
Horses.